What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Road to Glory career mode today. And in this one, we're going to be playing some more of the Champions League with Crew Alexandra. I'll show you what happened. So if you missed the last episode, we embarked on that Champions League journey. A 1-1 draw with Celtic after 2 goals in the 90th minute happened. It was weird because we didn't really play that well, but we still managed to score, and then we switched off once and we conceded straight afterwards. So, although we thought we should have got the 3 points there in the group stage, we unfortunately didn't manage it. We also played games against Everton and West Brom as well, where we picked up a 2-1 win against West Brom and a 3-3 draw against Everton, in which we came back in that one, may I add, because we actually were 2-0 down? But yeah, we did well to come back. In this episode, as I said, we'll continue on that Champions League journey. We've got a game against Celta Vigo, which I'll get on something about that in a moment. And we take on, hopefully, PSG maybe. I don't know if we'll get to that game or not, but that's our group. Celta Vigo, PSG, and Celtic. Now, to talk about Celta Vigo, if you missed yesterday's videos, there was a poll that went up on the channel in regards to a new career mode, which will be coming out shortly on the channel. So if you want to give your vote on that one, Celta Vigo are one of the teams that we can pick from. It is them, Hannover 96, Lille, and also, who are the other one? Torino. So it is on the channel. I'll leave a link to it down in the comments, probably below. I'll probably pin it or something. If you want to cast your vote and you haven't already, then go over to that video and make sure you do. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. I'm going to sim this first game against Fleetwood Town, and then we'll play the rest of them. So let's do it. All right, then, so here we go for this game in the Carabao Cup against Fleetwood. As I said, we'll sim it. We are at home. It is the backup team as well that will play this one. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in there that I really need for my first 11. But there are a couple of players on the bench who are in our first 11. So, yeah, we'll have to hopefully hope that the boys... I don't know. The boys that are out there today at home can do the job for us. And Hakib has given us the lead against Fleetwood in the 40th minute. He doubles it with another one for himself, and it looks like we're about to head to our first victory of the episode. Wasn't really that tough, though. Fleetwood, of course, not the greatest side in the world comparing to what we're going to be playing against this season. PSG, of course, to come in the later parts. But a 2-0 win, solid way to start it off. I'll take it. As I said, we are just looking to try and get through this one and play some Premier League and Champions League action. As it stands, we're top of the league by a single point. Chelsea in second. I think we're the only squad thus far who haven't lost a game. For a moment there, I thought that said that Dominic Calvert-Lewin was out for 2 months, but luckily it's 2 days. Okay, good. I was going to say, so we have been offered the England role yet again ahead of this FIFA World Cup that is coming. Is it at the end of this season? Yeah, at the end of this season, the World Cup will be here. So, decent. Hopefully, we'll get into that and win it as well. So, let's see. This first game against Newcastle, it is at home. I'm kind of tempted to sim this because if we play Celta Vigo, Manchester United, West Ham, and maybe PSG, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we'll sim this one against Newcastle and hopefully just win, but we'll see. I'm going to have to take out Calvert-Lewin because he looks a little bit, I guess, not quite ready and fitness-wise. We'll take him out, we'll swap him out, we'll put Gomez in the side, and we'll put Nelson up there like that. So, I'm going to sim this one against Newcastle as well, and we'll see if we can win it. It's a bit of a risk, because it's hit and miss, you know what I mean? Like, when we sim games, some games you do tend to, like, do well in, and then other games where you should win, you don't. But we are at home, so I'm hoping the home advantage will take us that little bit extra. So, the game's underway. Let's see what's going to happen. Gaia already booked inside 12 minutes. I don't really know who to worry about this season because I don't know who's going to be the strongest, team to kind of fight us for that Premier League title. We're 2-0 up here. El Ghazi and Grujic, 2 goals. Decent. I'll take it. And it looks like we'll be heading for a win. I am slightly concerned that Konsa has picked up a slight injury. Valverde scoring for Newcastle. Nervous last 10 minutes here. Come on, boys. Hold on. There we go. We held on to a 2-1 win. So we do win the game. But we have got that injury to Konsa. Hopefully it's not long term. Well, the injury to Ezri Konsa is a bit of a long one. It's 7 weeks. He's picked up a broken ankle. So he now joins Reece Oxford on the list of injuries. So we are without our 2 centre-backs who were important to us last season, which means Aidan Flint will take up his place in the side. But ultimately, we need Konsa and we need Oxford back ASAP. Both these guys are very important to us. And to have them both out injured at the same time. Of course, we've got Tarkowski. But still, I want to have Konsa and Oxford, at least one of those guys, back fit. Let me just check how long Oxford is actually injured for. Because I'm pretty sure he's been out for quite a while now. I think it was a few months that he picked up. So, Yeah, 8 weeks for Oxford, 7 weeks for Conser. So the two centre-backs that shone for us last season, both out for a similar amount of time now. So here we go then. Game number 1 of today's episode that we will be playing. It is going to be against Celta Vigo in the Champions League. That's the side we're going to go with. A couple of changes. So we've got El Ghazi back at right wing. Calvert-Lewin comes back into the left wing spot. We also have put Evans in the side in place of Reece Nelson. I feel like Evans, he's done a bit of training recently. We've grown him a little bit better, and I feel like he's ready to come into the team. The only issue for me is that 2-star weak foot, so I'm hoping it doesn't come in to hurt him too much, but he is a decent player. He's 5'7", quite short, but technically he's a very good player on the ball. Good free kicks, good long shots. We just need to improve him in certain aspects like his shot power and stuff, and he would be really good. So we're going to give him a run out in the side. He partners Shabola and Grujic in the midfield, so it's those two who we know we can rely on. A back four of Gaia, Flint, Tarkovsky, and Dominic Iorfa, with, of course, Green in goal. That's the side we've got. We'll check out Celta Vigo's when we get into it, but honestly, I think if we go into this, as it stands, every single team have drawn their first game. So PSG drew with Celta Vigo in game 1. We drew with Celtic. I don't believe that a draw would be that bad a result here, depending on the other games. So, yeah, let's get into it and just see what happens. The side's good. I'm confident. The boys, it's over to those guys now. Let's see how they play. And as always, showing you the sliders before we go into game, as we always have done. Another note on that one, actually, when I said about the vote earlier on that we've got for the new career mode coming, it's not going to replace any series, but we will be using sliders straight away in that series. Of course, this one, it took us a little bit of time before we added the sliders to it when we realised that we were going to win a Premier League. So we will be playing with sliders in the new one as soon as the season kicks off. So it's going to be even more tough on us. But yeah, if you do want to cast your vote, as I said, I'll probably leave a comment in the comment section below so you can cast your vote over there. Let's get into game and check out this Celta Vigo side. Something that I'm sure not a lot of Crew Alexandra fans would have been thinking, that their team, within a matter of a few years, will be competing in the Champions League. That's what's happened. It's a small stadium for Crew, but they have a big heart and they've got a good squad. We'll see how far they're going to go. As I said, it's just weird to see the fact that Crew are playing Champions League football. It was weird when we did it with Hartlepool. It's weird to do it with Crew as well. El Ghazi, the player to watch for us today. Not quite sure about that one. In terms of the front three, Donis has had the best start to the season, followed with Calvert-Lewin, and then it is El Ghazi. But they've chosen El Ghazi, so you know we'll have to see if he is going to be the difference maker in the side today. Strong bench from us as well, so we do have reinforcements to call upon if we need them. My only worry is the fact that we've had to partner Tarkovsky with Aidan Flint. Not what I would have wanted. I would take Oxford or Conser over Flint in the side, and then probably our strongest lineup is out there. That could be a worry today, Aidan Flint. We'll see if he's going to have a good game or not. This is the Celta Vigo team. Oh man, this could be quite tough. So, who have they got? They don't have, oh they do have, I was about to say Aspas. I don't see him in there, but he's still there. Iago Aspas, he's on the bench for them. Brahimi's there. To be honest, Ben Mee as well. Surprised about that one. Overall, I'm not too worried about that side. I think we can beat them. Grujic, Calvert-Lewin. Lovely turn from the former Everton man. Brilliant from him. Across the face of goal. It is Anwar El Ghazi and we lead here in this Champions League tie. Good work from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but in the end, it was the player to watch, Anwar El Ghazi, who prods home. And we have taken the lead here. Good work again, though, from Calvert-Lewin. And he just drives it across. That's what I mean. That is where it's so good for us. And El Ghazi slides in to make it 1-0. That's what we needed. We needed that goal. It's his first in the Champions League. It's his third since joining us here at Crew. And he certainly has been a breath of fresh air. I liked him in FIFA 17. And to be honest, I think he's going to do really well for us here at Crew as well. This now is Anwar El Ghazi on the ball. Goes backwards towards Flint. Flint in towards Grujic. Good work. Evans has a bit of a turn on now. Can he find Iorfa, who's made a good run for him? Yes, he can. Here is Dominic Iorfa. Is it going to be 2-0 Iorfa? Good work from Ben Mee again, who's having a solid game at the back for Celta Vigo today. What was that? Why did he not just play the easy one to Evans? Never mind. Calvert-Lewin's in. Calvert-Lewin is 2-0. Mistake made by Celta Vigo. And we take a second one in this game. I don't know what to say. Originally, that was supposed to be a short corner to Evans, which didn't work out because we smashed it into the box. And Celta Vigo just did not clear their lines here. You can see, trying to be overconfident and play it out. And there is Calvert-Lewin profiting from that one as he smashes it in to make it 2-0. This is potentially going to be Crew's first ever win in the Champions League. And it's been good this first half. Evans, Donnies, lovely play between them. Evans has found El Ghazi, who's looked to make it 3, and the keeper stops it in its tracks. Good save from their goalkeeper when we really thought we'd find our third goal. Good play from us, though, again, to get into that area. Now we have a bit of defending to do, and I've not really done it very well at all there. As here comes Celta Vigo now. Brahimi on the ball. Lovely ball inside. Guy has got to get his man. He hasn't done, and they've taken a goal back. It's 2-1. That was shocking defending. The amount of tackles we missed there and should have tackled. I honestly don't know how we haven't got the ball. Yorfa misses one there. Brahimi, it's not a difficult pass. And there, Jack Gaia, honestly, why he's not letting... How is he letting his man get that side of him? I don't know. But they do take it. We have made a change. Reece Nelson on for Evans. And when it looked like we were going to take a third one, we've actually conceded and let Celta Vigo back in the game. Not good. If we concede to get this draw, I am going to be so frustrated with myself. There is Flint. Tell you what, well done. He's in the side today because of the injury. Wasn't sure about him, but he did very well there to stop them going forward. At this point, though, we look so bad defensively. I don't know what's wrong with us. We just can't seem to defend. Donnies, El Ghazi coming forward. He's just taken out of play. I was going to say, what was that? What was that from Anwar? Not a clue. Anyways, 90th minute, ref. Blow your whistle, please. We'll get this 2-1 victory. Ref. Thank you. There we go. First victory for Crewe in the Champions League. We, honestly, after that second half, didn't do ourselves justice. Because after the first half, we completely were in control, looked comfortable. We allowed them to get one chance to get back in it. And then all of a sudden, we looked so shaky at the defensive unit. I don't know what happened. But 2-1 win nevertheless. We get the 3 points. And I can't wait to have Esri Konsa or Reece Oxford back for that matter. And having said that, Gaia as well in that second half looked really bad. Game number 2 now for you all. Manchester United at Old Trafford. You guys know I love a good tie against Man United. That's the silence as always. The team is unchanged from that one moments ago. Exactly the same starting 11 that played against Celta Vigo. Unfortunately, I don't know if I want to take out Jose Gaia, if I want to leave him in, because that performance he put in the last game wasn't exactly brilliant. In fact, I'm not going to name the same side, but we are going to bring Nelson back in. We'll put him at that centre mid role. Overall, that is probably going to be the only... In fact, I feel like I need to... Yeah, all right. We'll bring out Agazi. We'll put Pritchard in midfield, and we'll put Nelson out of that right mid spot. Let's go into game. Try and win this game at Old Trafford. Continue our unbeaten run to the Premier League campaign as it started off as well. We currently sit top. We currently are doing pretty well in the Champions League. 1 draw, 1 win as well so far. So as it's standing, it's not been a bad start to the season. And we are trying to retain our Premier League title. I said it would probably be harder for us this season, given the fact that we now have to worry about the Champions League as well. Of course, we want to do well in that one. I'm starting to see our squad thinning out slightly when we picked up those injuries, but we will be able to at least come back when we do get our players back. We also have Phillips out for 6 weeks as well. So we missed him, another player who was quite important to us last season. So let's check out this Man United team. I'll do it this way, so that way we get into the game quicker. And then we'll hopefully pick up the 3 points. Mkhitaryan's still there. Regan Poole in midfield. Tyson at left mid. Manolas at the back. I'm confident. I don't think that's a good Man United team. Let's do this. Again, Jose Gaia's man just gets in behind him. And he has no idea where he is. Once again, doesn't pick up his runner. It seems to be a recurring theme from Gaia. Every time his runner goes, he doesn't seem to know where he's gone. And that's one. Are you actually kidding me? How is that the goal that we concede that unfortunately puts us a goal down? It's a good header, but what on earth is my goalkeeper doing? And it all stemmed from Jose Gaia yet again letting his man run on him. I'm sorry, but our goalkeeper there has got to do much better than that. But look at this once again. If we take a look at the replay, I'll get it set up and show you in a moment. All right, so I've worked out why he is letting his runner go. He's tried to play the offside. If you take a look at this in slow-mo, right there is where the ball leaves the man's foot, and you can see he steps up to try and get back into his line, trying to play the man offside. He realises it's not going to work, and there's where the runner goes. We're 1-0 down in this game, and simply put, I don't know how we're going to change this, because as we played this first half, and second half has just begun, we've not been good enough in this game today. Okay, we've got a free kick in a good area. I don't know who he's going to take this. Pritchard is the man who's gone over to take the ball, but he's probably our best bet as well, in all fairness. We'll see what Pritchard can do from this one. Can he make it 1-1? It's over the wall. It's in on target, and Henderson's made the save. Nelson back across. Henderson's there again. Good free kick. Pritchard, I'll take my half to you. That was a very, very good free kick, and it caused the keeper to have to make the save. And somehow Man United have still got it here. Tyson Pritchard makes 2 tackles. Nelson has the ball. Come on, we need to create something. keep the pressure on this Man United backline. Calvert-Lewin, lovely little 1-2 with Grujic. Lewin's in. Calvert-Lewin, it's 1-1. Get in. What a finish from Calvert-Lewin. We're back in this game. We were only behind for a matter of a few minutes. Lovely play again. Grujic and Calvert-Lewin between them. 1-2. And the finish is brilliant from Calvert-Lewin. Oh, man. We certainly turned it on since going 1-0 down. Okay. Man United have got a free kick. But I'm going to make a couple of changes to the side because we want to get ourselves in front. El Ghazi's going to replace Reece Nelson. Pritchard will come off for Gomez. And they are the only two changes I'm going to make at this current time. We're going to go all out, boys. We want to pick up these 3 points. So as Man United do have a free kick on the edge of our area, kind of 39 yards away, we need to deal with this and get it up the other end. That's not going to be ours, but Paul's header flicked on. It now is in the hands of our goalkeeper. El Ghazi finds Donis. Back to El Ghazi. Fresh legs of Anwar El Ghazi, and he's in behind here, potentially to make it 2-0. El Ghazi strike has come out. Calvert-Lewin, it's 2-1 to Crew Alexandra. We take the lead here off the back of a Manchester United free kick. And it's the fresh legs of Anwar El Ghazi. It worked out brilliantly for us, the change. By the way, my hair, I know, needs cutting, all right? It looks atrocious right now. But I don't care, because Calvert-Lewin scores his second of the afternoon, and we take the lead here at Old Trafford, 2-1 up. We deserve to at least get something out of this game based on the way we've reacted to going a goal down. But the truth is, we shouldn't need to react to going a goal down. We shouldn't have gone a goal down in the first place. That's the frustrating thing. But it's good that we've got it back, and we now lead by 2-1. And just as we brought reinforcements on, so did Manchester United. Paul Pogba has come on the field to play for them. Elena and Jarisi between them trying to find something to get them in front, or to get them back and equalise them. Mkhitaryan on our edge of our area now. Pogba on the ball. Good work from him. Finds Mkhitaryan in the box. Pogba on the edge of the area. Strike comes in, and Green saves it. For a moment, we couldn't make the tackle on them. Couldn't get the ball off them. Don't know why, but they've got a corner in a dangerous area. If we can clear this, though, they've only got one defender back, so we could potentially get something. Green, got to do better than that. He's got to catch it. Catch that one. Catch it. Thank you very much. There we go. Guedes, lovely play. Good work. Roberts, he's in. It's Elena. It's 2-2. There's absolutely nothing you can do against that. Another good move by Manchester United, and they get an equaliser here today. But honestly, it stemmed from us yet again giving the ball away in an area that we didn't need to give it away in. We have possession in the centre of the park. We tried to be greedy with it. Take a stupid pass, and that's the reason why they've gone up the other end. But at this point now, why on earth is Roberts allowed to just stand there and nobody tracks his run? Where was Tarkovsky? That's my question. And then Elena cuts inside. Can't really blame Gaia for that. If he'd have gone to try and make a tackle there, we give away a penalty, so just has to take that. But again, why on earth are we allowing another Manchester United player to just have time and space on the edge of our area? Happens too often. At least the possession is on the edge of Manchester United's area. The cross is attempted. It's going to come to El Ghazi, who spins. Anwar still on the ball, trying to find it across. It's going to be there. No, it's not. Somehow, it has stayed out again. And we do look to go short to Evans again. Good ball roll. Gets him inside. Still Evans. And he crosses it. It's in. 3-2 Crew. We've taken the lead. It's an own goal. Oh, my goodness me. What on earth has just happened? We're going to take the 3 points away from Old Trafford in quite dramatic fashion. Evans' drive across goal is hit the Man United player and gone in. Oh, who is it? It's so unfortunate for the number 29. But Pereira has scored an own goal, which has led us now to be 3-2 up in the 90th minute of this game. And we are taking 3 points away from Old Trafford. Get in there. Why are we always having these kind of games where it's just ridiculous? But anyways, we'll take it. It wasn't clean, it wasn't convincing, but we get the win nonetheless. 2 goals for Calvert-Lewin. Elena surely thought he'd given something back for Manchester United when he scored. But there you go. Match facts, we're even. The scoreline is in our favour. Get in. And that is how the league table now looks after that game. Manchester United in 9th place. Liverpool in 11th, actually. And we got City down in 14th. So a few of the big boys there not starting off the season very well at all. But we are top, unbeaten. The only side left that has not lost a game yet. Everton, though, are keeping pace with us right now. We're on 10 goal difference. They're on 8 as well. So Everton have had a good start to the season. We played Everton, of course. They very nearly handed us a defeat. We drew with them 3-3 after that thrilling comeback that ended up being our Our only draw of the season so far. If we take a look at the top scorers, though, look at that. 2 for Crew in there. Calvert-Lewin on 6. Donny's on 5. I thought Donny's was going to be the replacement for Ben Brereton. Well, maybe it's going to be Calvert-Lewin because he scored 6 so far. El Ghazi on 3 and Grujic on 3. Everton's Pereira in there as well. But what a start it's been to this Premier League campaign. So we are going to sim this one. It's our strongest 11. It's still an 11 that could maybe get beat here, though. But I have the faith in the boys. Flint's still at the back. Still no Concert or Oxford. The game is underway. Their side. Is that Andre Silva as well? They've got Gaia, who's on penalty duties for us, and he has opened up the scoring. I tell you what, I'll stop slating Gaia for this episode then. But he scores our penalty. Flint makes it 2-0. Unlikely 2 scorers in this one for the 2-0 so far. 2 defenders. Gaia missed another oh, we could have been 3-0 up. Gaia missing that penalty. Overall, though, we get the 2-0 win. I don't know how on earth we had 2 defenders scoring and we won it. But Gaia missed another penalty. I wonder why it is Jose Gaia on penalties. Is there a way I can change that? I'm pretty sure. This is what I don't understand, because I'm pretty sure that Gaia isn't on penalty duties when we go into our squad list. Yet he seems to be taking them when we're there. Roles, let's have a look. Penalties. Yeah, see, it's Donny's. So I don't know why Gaia would be taking it. If we're simming games, it should be Donny's. Anyway, we won the game regardless. 2-0. I'll take it. So here we are then, guys. PSG, the next one. This is the big game. I feel like we need some hype music to get into this, but we're not going to have any because, of course, copyright reasons. Wink, wink. But this is where it's going to be able to see whether or not we're going to have a good chance in this year's Champions League. Because PSG, of course, are classed as one of the better sides in Europe, and are classed as probably the European giants as well. So if we can beat these, then we have a good, I would say, chance in the Champions League. If we get smashed here, then we're probably not going to do too well. The side is there, as I've been saying throughout today's episode. There is only really one change I'd make to that, and that is, of course, having Concert or Oxford back in place of Aidan Flint, who captains the side today going into this one. Decided to give him it. I don't know why, really. I suppose I could have given it to Tarkovsky, maybe. Or, for that matter, Shibola. But Flint seems to be possibly the best case scenario. 32 years of age now, so he's got a lot of experience. He hasn't got experience playing in the Champions League, though, and that could come back to bite us. Let's get into the game. I see Phil Jones on the left of my screen there. Not quite sure what he's doing playing at PSG. So maybe that's an indication their team isn't as good as I'm maybe making out, but we'll see it in game anyway. So then, I saw Vidal in there. I also saw Verratti. I've seen a couple of good players, and a couple of players that also will be quite decent at this time in the series, but I then see Phil Jones, and that kind of, again, that's probably going to be their weak point. They've still got Kazawa as well. Just trying to work out who's in their side and who maybe we have to watch out for. Milik, they've got as their number 9. So no longer Edison Cavani. But that is the full 11. Neymar is still there. Okay, so they got Meunier at the back with Jones, Shule, and Kazawa. Midfield 3 like we have, and then a front 3 of Bernardeschi, Milik, and Neymar. I don't know whether or not this is going to be quite tough, or if I'm maybe overhyping them, because I don't know how good Neymar is at this time. Whew, this could be quite tough. But regardless, that's what we're here to do. We're here to challenge ourselves and play Champions League football. The Parc des Princes, I would quite happily take a single point from this one. So let's get into this and see how we fare against one of Europe's best clubs. Imagine the scenes if Crew Alexandra can take down PSG in the Champions League. Here goes Calvert-Lewin already looking to do that. And Schüller makes a good block there to stop us opening up the score. But yeah, imagine the scenes if Crew could have gone from League 2 to the Champions League and take down PSG in a matter of a few years. Shibola, Donis, finds El Ghazi. El Ghazi skips past Kazawa. Into the area he goes. Anwar across the face of goal. It's got to be Calvert-Lewin. No, how has that stayed out? Calvert-Lewin's attempt went goal bound. It took the deflection on the way through because it actually wasn't going on target, I don't think. Great turn, Reece Nelson, as he now drives into the penalty area. Still Reece Nelson, and still Reece Nelson. Across it goes, and nobody can turn it home. I do not know how we're not leading in this game. Neymar takes it away for PSG. That deflection on Calvert-Lewin's shot took it goal bound, and another attempt for us. Honestly, what a save it was by the PSG keeper, reacting very quickly indeed. That deflection could have been dangerous for them. This might be their first chance to know as Neymar beats Tarkovsky, whips in the cross, and Flint's header away does well. just also realised that battle on the right-hand side of our defence today is going to be Neymar against Dominic Iorfa. I'm sure when he was playing at Wolves quite a few years ago now that he wasn't expecting to see himself playing against Neymar in a matter of years. But that's the way it's panned out today. El Ghazi towards Nelson. Nelson looking back towards El Ghazi. Unfortunately, won't get back on it. But, yeah, take us into half-time now, and we will be in a really good position. Still 0-0 and in control, may I add. We've been the better of the two sides in this opening half. Calvert-Lewin got Guy on the overlap. Can he find him? Yes, he can. Jose Guy, last chance before we go into the break. He's going to come back out to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin looking for the curler. And it's straight into the hands of the PSG goalkeeper. That takes us into half-time. What a first half it's been here at the Parc des Princes for us. Not good enough from PSG from their perspective, but for us, we have dominated here. And really could have led if it wasn't for some really good goalkeeping moments from their number one. But second half beginning, just keep this up, lads. Nice, that's brilliant. Here goes Dominic Iorfa. Going to go for an aerial cross this time. But again, there is the PSG number one, making the difference for them as it finds its way out to Shabola, who does pretty well to shimmy past one. Find El Ghazi. Has he got enough in the locker to be able to whip in a good enough cross? It's going towards Calvert-Lewin. And defensively, PSG hold out again. We are into the 52nd minute of this one, and we are massively all over them. Nelson's cross, free header, Calvert-Lewin. We take the lead. Yes! What a moment that is. I never expected Crew to be playing in the Champions League as soon as we were. Not alone that, we are winning here at the Parc des Princes. Free header from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. What a signing he has proved to be. When I gave you that poll a few episodes ago and I said about Maguire and 16 million or Tarkowski and Calvert-Lewin, I honestly expected Maguire and the £16 million to win. But I'm so glad that you guys voted for Calvert-Lewin and Tarkowski. It's like you could just predict the future. What a man Dominic Calvert-Lewin is. And he has just put us in front here at the Parc des Princes with a free header. And Nelson, again, the difference maker. What a cross it was from the former Arsenal man. That's why when they came calling again, I didn't want to let him go. But boy, has he been a good signing as well. Both of them, Calvert-Lewin and Reiss Nelson. I'll take them both any day of the week over these PSG players at the moment because they are performing unbelievably well. Calvert-Lewin again, finding Gaia this time. Here goes Jose Gaia. Gaia towards the middle. It's got to be two. Donis, it's off the line by Schüller. And El Ghazi hits the woodwork on the return. I have no words. I don't know how we're not 2-0 up. What a move again by us. And Jose Gaia, for the moment, must have thought he'd assisted Donis, who kept his shot down low. He beat the keeper, but couldn't beat the man on the line, Schüller. I don't even know how you say it. I just know that he's a solid centre-back. And he's had, in what has been a bad game for PSG so far, he's been a shining light, let me say that. Gaia, Grujic, lovely play. He's got a man over in El Ghazi. Used him as well. El Ghazi kept it down. And the PSG number one, yet again, saves it. No, not up the other end. I was going to say for a moment, I was worried Tarkowski let that run. There we go. Green has it in his hands. For a moment there, I was genuinely worried. I thought that maybe for a second, this is bad. What am I doing? I need to, what am I doing? Whoo, that was bad. But yeah, for a second, I thought we were going to go 2-0 up. Here is El Ghazi. Now Grujic. Calvert-Lewin's making the overlapping run. He couldn't find him. Imagine if he'd have found him. 4 minutes remain of normal time. We've done everything we've needed to do up until this point defensively as well. Neymar, though, will get that one away from Dominic Iorfa. Whips in a great cross. Please, Jose Gaia, you hero. Gets it away, but it's still not dealt with. Milik's shot now. Tarkowski, somebody clear this ball. Neymar in the box. Doesn't go down. Still Neymar and still Neymar and still Neymar. Somebody. No way. He's going to go in. How is that actually happening to us? That is ridiculous. Look. Neymar shoots. It falls off the post and bounces straight back to the Brazilian. And he equalises the game up at 1-1. Oh, man. I said I'd take a point at the start, but the way we've played, we don't deserve to come away with only a draw. Genuinely can't believe we're going to draw this 1-1. Their keeper has made 5 or 6 tremendous saves today. We've had moments where we should have scored. That goal line clearance from Schüller. Oh, no. I can only feel heartbroken. Seriously, man. The truth is, PSG don't deserve a point. They really don't. We battered them at the Parc des Princes. I can be proud of the way we played and proud of the players. But the matter of the fact is, we've only come away with a point. I don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe that. I mean, just look at those match facts. 11 shots, 8 on target, 61% of the play. PSG weren't even in the game at any moment during that. Player ratings, look at the saves. If we look at the saves, 6 from their goalkeeper, 2 from Green. I genuinely am feeling so bad right now. Nelson with a man of match performance. He deserved that. But it all was for nothing. I say that, we still got a point, but man, how did we not win that game? Celta Vigo beat Celtic as well, so they move closer. So as it stands, I'm pretty sure they'll be on 4 points, we'll be on 5, and so will PSG. I'm gutted. I really am gutted that we didn't win that game. Before we go, we'll take a look at the Champions League group stage just to show you confirmation of how it currently looks and where we sit. But if you genuinely feel that we deserve that win from that game, let me know in the comments, man. I can't believe we didn't win that. Wait, while we're here, we may as well check out how some of the English teams are doing. So, Everton in Group B are second at the moment. Manchester City are top in their Group C. Where is the other English team? Milan, Real Madrid. Wait, Milan and Real Madrid. Real Madrid are on 3 points. They may not even be in the next round. AZ Alkmaar so far are the team that's doing the business there. They've beaten Real Madrid as well. Where are we? Group G, Spurs are second. Leverkusen top. Group H is our group, of course. 5 points for us, 5 points for PSG, and 4 points for Celta Vigo thus far. It really should say Crew at the top. Unfortunately, it doesn't. That's the way we end today's episode off, though. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As I said earlier on, if you want to cast your vote on the one that will be coming to the channel next, the next series, there will be a comment posted in the below section. I'll pin it as well, so you can check that video out and cast your vote as well. Other than that, I will see you all again at 4 PM UK time for another video. As always, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. Apologies that this one came out a little bit later today. I had to go and babysit and some other stuff happened. But yeah, catch you all again at 4, guys. Adios.